everyone, and welcome to Southern Motors, Michigan's leading muscle and classic car dealer since 1978. Remember, you can always go online and check out our updated inventory at southernmotors.com. Today, guys, going to take a look at a very cool car, man. 1975 Pontiac LeMans GT. Very cool car, something you really don't see. If you've been watching my videos for the last year, you know I've been trying to buy a lot of 70s and 80s stuff, because this stuff is really starting to come on. The muscle stuff is, you know, $50, $60, $100,000, and so a lot of people are starting to ask for this stuff. I love these cars. I think they're super cool. I drove a 77 Grand Prix shimmed up right after I got out of high school. But this is a cool car. 44,000 original miles, factory color combination, original red car with white interior. I believe a lot of this paint is actually the original paint. It has some spot work that I can see. They did a very nice job because it matches really nicely. But cool car. This is what I'll tell you. If you see these cars advertised, everybody's saying only 200 produced. Everyone that I could find, that's exactly what people were saying. You know, one of 200 produced. But I'll be honest with you, I don't know where they're getting those production numbers from. You just can't. You see a couple touch-up marks. Seen that. Grill's very nice on this car. I think this is the original paint in here. You can see again some little stone pecks in it. Really pretty car. Back to the production. I can't find that, guys. I went as far this morning to call Pontiac Historical Society, and they said the same thing. There's no production numbers on these cars. I'm sure it's rare, but anybody who's saying 1 or 200, I think they're pulling that out of thin air. Maybe there's somebody that can get a hold of me that can get me some proof to prove that, and then I'll stay behind it. But man, we've been around since 1978. I don't want to tell you something that I can't prove. It's got the scooped hood. That is factory. The GT package was a scooped hood. It's got the deeper rallies on it, dual sport mirrors. Like I say, really cool car, very nice car. Of course, these things just run and drive excellent. It's got all the original soft ray glass in it. This is a very cool body style. You can see it's got the original package tray there in the back. Matter of fact, you could dye it. You could color that in a little better. See, I think this up here is the original paint. I believe this deck lid's been painted. But again, they did a very nice job of that. I mean, they matched this car up nice. And who knows when it was done. I took the car in on trade. Nice guy, he actually dealt with my son. But I don't think he had a ton of info on it. He bought it. That's actually a two little holes for the original dealer tag. This car was bought. That's original GT sticker. This car was bought new in Nebraska. There is a build tag for this car, which is super nice. Somebody's broke that down. I took pictures of all the documentation. There is a all the original warranty books, owner's manuals, all that stuff is in there. There is a PHS sheet on this car, but I'm trying to set of the original keys from the original dealer. I think there's even a note from the original dealer on this car. The car's got the original bumpers. Again, nice and straight down the sides, good solid straight body. I don't see where they've done any rust repair. I don't know what that is, guys. That's just a little something that's coming right off. Clean, straight, turn the key, go cruise the car. That's the original stripe on the car. You can pick it. It's got some stone pecks and stuff in it. Again, I think these are original. The deeper rallies is part of the package. Of course, it's got BF Goodrich Radial TAs all the way around it. Factory dual sport mirrors, that was also part of the package. This car also has the handling package on it with the sway bars. Pretty car, man. Hits the road great. Air blows cold. It is the correct matching numbers. 350 cubic inch engine, stock 2-barrel, stock intake, stock exhaust manifolds, power steering, power disc brakes, and air conditioning. The 350 turbohydramatic trans. That stuff's all bone stock underneath here. Again, air blows cold. Of course, that striping package, that's part of it. Now that bottom stripe is original. In there in the trim. So New Hampshire safety inspection, which was for 2024. Yeah, like I said, I had a conversation this morning with the PHS, Pontiac Historical Society, if you don't know what that is, and like I said, they see it all the time, and same thing. This is a remote mirror, dual sport mirrors. They don't know where people are pulling these production numbers from. And there's no doubt in my mind, it's rare. They didn't build a lot of them. Original door tag. You can tell this is all the original paint in here. Door seams are nice and clean. I believe it's got all the original interior, factory white interior. I think all this stuff in here is original. Factory bench seat, stock steering wheel, stock dash, AM radio, it works. All the original seat belts still in it. All this stuff is nice in here. You can tell this car doesn't have a ton of miles on it. Factory wood grain dash, 44,865. Radio works, air works, dash pad is really nice. Stock single exhaust. That is the one thing that I 100% would change if I was keeping this car. I'd put some duals on it. I'd liven this car up a little bit. Stock rear end. Again, it's got the sway bars and everything on it. That's part of the handling package. Looks like somebody changed the distributor at one time. Stock jack with spare. You can see this is all original. Matter of fact, I don't want to rip this up because it'll just pull out. You can see that's all the original spackle coating and everything. This is your PHS on the car, showing your GT option. Original service manual. Then of course I took pictures of all this stuff too. Everything that's in there. Original build tag. There's a breakdown on the build tag. All the original owner's manuals. Fit and finish is excellent on the car. The car's nice and clean underneath. We didn't really mess with it. I told the guys I didn't want to detail this car very much, you know, just kind of leave it like it was. That's the only thing I can tell you. I'm not a big fan of this car with a stock single exhaust. I know it came that way. I'd put duals on it. Just liven it up, give it a little more muscle sound. Let that engine breathe a little better. Good cars, man. These things run and drive excellent, man. They just sway down the road. Seats are all real nice, and again, I believe this is all original. I don't think anybody's ever messed with this stuff in here. Look how clean the dash is on that car. Just runs and drives just as sweet as can be, man. Like I say, I drove it this morning. Air blows nice and cold. Really hit the road good. Nice and tight. Good looking car. Those hoods are cool. There's a name for that hood too. I forget what it's called. Not much for gauges, but you can see everything's working in here. Everything's on lights. Big old heavy Pontiac doors. They line up nice, shut good. Those are cool tail lights in these cars. Backup lights work. The only thing I do, guys, I mean, that's the one thing I do. I put some duals on this. I don't want to touch it because the next guy may not want that. Radio works, blower motor works. I think I told you it's got all the original soft ray glass in it. Okay, and guys, make sure you keep track of our inventory. You can do that at southernmotors.com. Another great way to keep in touch with us is through our Instagram and our Facebook page. Definitely subscribe to our YouTube page, guys. You can do that by clicking the little button there at the bottom. That way you can get a notification every time I post a new video. Good looking car. Maybe we can get a clean video where people don't pull out in front of us. And we've had a battle here lately doing these. Their brake light works. It's good looking car. Drag racing going on out here.